How about I hit the freaking microphone? Son of a bitch. So, hi. Never fails. I always fuck something up at the beginning. The nerve pain has started again. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to talk before it starts. Knock it off. Come here. Want to say hi? Want to say hi? Yeah. Good boy. Right there. Is that you right there? No? You don't want to say hi anymore? Well, come here. Come here. Everybody wants to see him, not me. Everybody wants to see him, not me. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. You want to come up? Come on. Come say hi. Come on. Yes, good boy. There you go. There he is. Yeah. Who's that? Is that you? Is that you right there? Is that you? Is that you, puppy? Is that you? No, not out there. He's gonna go look at the TV. So, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if Elmo, you're a goof. So I don't know. I don't know if I had the microphone on when I said I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to talk before this starts zinging. It's basically like an electric bolt that goes down from the back to the front of my tongue. It sucks. The nerves in your face go like this, and it's this one that's like it's a branch off of this one that's causing it obviously. But the VA started trying to say, oh, okay, we'll up your gabapentin. We'll go to 800 to 900 twice a day. And if that doesn't work, then we'll go to 1200 twice a day. I said, no, we did that last year. No, we need to figure something else out. So, that's the plan. That's what's going on. I have stuff to do. I have classes. I already lost out on being in the top cybersecurity school in the nation, if not the world, because of this nerve pain. If it starts again and I miss out on this, I went from top to almost in the shitter. That's how good that school was. And I was doing good. And then nerve pain took me out at the knees. So, and it's not trigeminal neuralgia, which is, trigeminal is, face area. Face. Hey, you. Thank you for staying over here. I appreciate it. Freaking hot in here. I don't have my swamp cooler going yet because it's going to get to 30 degrees tonight. It snowed yesterday on my birthday, which was funny because 10 years previously it had snowed on my birthday. Blew me away because I had only been in my house 2 years. And, oh, it was so funny. It was so funny. Yesterday I got to watch Teddy getting pissed at the snow not falling fast enough for him to catch it. I'm pretty sure that's why he barks at the snow. That was one of the shorts that I've put up of him barking at the snow. Dudes, it is so freaking hot in here. Oh my gosh. But I gotta say, the first thing I get, I've gotta go, because I can't. Thanks, Rogue, asshole. Thank you. We appreciate it. Yes, I miss those days too, Elmo. I really do. If there was a Yelp for adulthood, I would give it a 1 star. Would not suggest. Definitely shit. So, I'm dealing with freaking like 4 different things at the same time. And, oh, you want to say hi for real now? Huh? You want to say, come say hi? Come here. Come here. Come on. And say hi. Leave it. Leave it. Come on. Say hi. Come on. There you go. Look, who's that? Who's that? What are you sniff on my desk? Who's that? I get freaking zings when I do know. Thank you, Rogue. What? Yeah. Well, my wrist doesn't hurt as much today as it did yesterday. Thank you. Thank you. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Thank you, kisses. Thank you. Thank you, kisses. Can you stop now? I already took a shower, dude. No, I already took a shower. I don't need any more. Yes, he does this when I'm pretty upset too. Plus, I have a headache, so I'm sorry your luck's been in the shitter, man. Haven't we all at some point though? It just sucks. One day you're having a good day, and the next day you're just face plant. Bad luck. I'm worried about this freaking nerve pain. I really am, because when it got bad, it was really bad. What I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to call first thing in the morning to see if my chiropractor has a cancellation, so I can get in and get my neck adjusted. Teddy, where you going? Get my neck adjusted, because that will help. Because when I went in, I practically like just dropped, because the pain was so bad. I would say maybe it was an 8 or a 9. He adjusted my neck, it went to a 4. So, this headache, I've had a headache. So, the swamp cooler is finally in the window, and it's sealed, but the sealant reeks, and I had the window open. I woke up this morning with a headache. I'm pretty sure it's from that freaking stuff. And the smell, it was just horrible. The chemical, like turpentine, just horrible smell. So I had fans going. I have my, yeah, that's right, Elmo. You remember that. Teddy's going in the living room to watch Gutfeld. No, that's the bedroom. You gonna go watch Gutfeld? Look at his face. You see his face? You wanna go watch Gutfeld? Huh? You wanna go watch Gutfeld? What? Where's Gutfeld? Where's Gutfeld? Where's it? Where's Gutfeld? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that right there? Is that your nose? Is that your... Yes, I have a headache, baby. Yes, I do. Thank you. Thank you. Mm-hmm. No more Gutfeld, huh? That's the ceiling fan. He's, for some reason, the past couple days, he is like ceiling fan averse. He keeps looking up at ceiling fans. It's so strange. Let's see. Your wife adjusts my neck. Ah! She only let go of your throat. It would be nice. You guys are a freaking riot. I shook it up because I add lemon. This headache is a bitch. Hey, baby, leave the trash alone. It's closed. Leave it alone. That's pretty cool, Elmo. That'd be nice. That'd be nice to have. So, I did a birthday fundraiser this year again, and last year I maxed it out, and this year I got $11. So, unfortunately for Victory Service Dogs, there won't be much of a donation deposit from my birthday fundraiser. There's still a week to it, but and this is one of the other things. This is one of the other things that can cause it is having to suck on a straw. But I can't have an open cup because I'm a klutz and I dump them. I go to grab them and pff, over. Teddy, I know you got to go out, sweetheart. Can you wait? Teddy, come. So it's either make a mess and get infuriated like that, or chance a nerve pain zing and be safe without mess. So good boy, come. Good boy. Good boy. You can come up? No? Yes? Make up your mind, dude. Hold on, let me fix this. Because this so this house, the foundation, the people dug out half the crawl space and the foundation cracked in half. So if I don't hold on to it, my chair rolls that way. So I'm holding on to it with my feet. But if I let go... Ooh, something stopped me. Oh, good. There's a rock on the floor, a piece of gravel. Woo! Oh, probably came in with Teddy's little paws. Yeah, Elmo. I understand that. The inflation issue, and well, it's really, the gas is really bad right now because of Operation Epic Fury. But the biggest problem is greed, because if we're pumping our own gas and drill baby drill, you know, why are all these assholes charging so much for oil? We're not in OPEC, so we're not constrained by that. Elmo. Hey, Queenie. I love you too. Tell your mom happy birthday. So hopefully when this ends, if Iran isn't freaking stupid, because you know what's going to happen. They're going to agree to this, that, and the other, and then, what do you mean we can't use our own? Well, yeah, because countries are coming and buying ours, but we're first. And if we, as Trump said, we don't use but maybe 1% of the oil that comes out of there because we have so much, then why is gas so high for us? Greed, that's why. Because they see what the barrels are. Talk to you later, Queenie. They see how high the barrels of oil are selling for, so they up theirs to the same amount. So we're paying out the nose for oil that we shouldn't have to because of greed. I'm telling you, that's what it is. And it's yeah, set up for the sludge. What do you mean sludge? The remnants of the processing of the oil? That sludge? Hey, I need you wait, baby. I'm not sure what you mean by sludge. Now you say sweet oil. Is that a different type of oil? Yeah, I'm not picking up what you're putting down, Elmo. I'm sorry. I don't know as much about oil and gas as I did. All I know is what I just said about how Middle East oil when it's processed, has the sludge crap. Ours doesn't. So that's why it's sweet oil, because we don't have the crap left over that the Middle East oil does. Is that what you're saying? Sorry, headache. Just gotta wait for Elmo's type and then for it to come across. Okay, yes. So our oil isn't garbage, is basically what it is. So everybody's getting good oil and from us, and everybody's getting shit oil from the Middle East. So either way, we still, it's a different process to use it because it's different oil. It the remnants or the remainder that comes from processing the oil is different from the oil that's here as opposed to the Middle East, is what you're saying. I knew what you meant. You know I speak or read and speak fluent typo. You know that. My brother sent me a text. We buy 100. Who buys it though? You mean like the gas stations buy 100 and then sell it for 107? Basically, is what that means. Sorry, numbers and this shit makes my head hurt. Oh boy. See all my pops down there. I've got Ozzy down there. I've got I've got everything from Ozzy with his fringed purple and white fringe suit that he had when he was at a concert to Locutus of Borg. So, I got tons. I just got to get the shelf put together. I have to get the room straightened out so I can move because this floor is driving me up a f***ing wall. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Yeah, he knows this floor is driving me up a wall, but... So we buy 100 per barrel, but because ours is better, we sell it for about $7 more. Which I understand, but when you say we buy 100 per barrel, who is we? Teddy with the bells. I can't let him out because A, Penny's outside. B, if I let him out and he poops, she'll eat it. She learned it from her brother. And the only way I can make sure she doesn't is if I'm out there when yeah, I understand. I do understand that. What I'll do is I'll look it up, but it's just supply and demand. We have more demand here, but because when they sell it to overseas and whoever else buys it, they pay more, but gas stations and whoever buys it here when it's produced, it's just we end up eating the price, but we still shouldn't have to pay what the barrels of oil are on the because if the oil is different in the different areas, so if Middle East oil is sludge compared to ours that's not, then Middle East oil should be cheaper. So add the cheaper to the more expensive and average it out. No, that wouldn't work. We shouldn't have to pay as much because there isn't the transport. The Strait of Trump. What the hell is the Strait of Trump? 30% of oil goes through the Strait, the Gulf of America, you mean? I'm just saying that to transport the oil doesn't cost as much if it's here in the United States as opposed to transporting it to a port for a country to pick it up and then ship it out. I would think, but I don't know enough. I just know that this oil costs too effing much, and he said only 1%. We only use 1% of the oil that goes through the Strait of Hormuz. Fucking stupid name. But I'm about ready to call President Trump and say, hey, can we be done with this now? Not that I don't have his number. It's just, oh, I'm just saying. Sorry, headache is not good. HORMUZ. That's why I'm saying it's a stupid name. So, but Straight of Trump is funnier. I like that. Because technically it is right now. It's ours right now. But I know what's going to happen with Iran. They're going to try and make deals, and they're going to continue to... Yeah, I am thinking of supply and demand. The only problem is the supply from the Middle East to the demand of Europe is, why are we taking care of the strait? Sorry, I thought I saw a vehicle. Why are we... I'm not even going to get into that whole boondoggle. Frickin' EU and frickin' NATO being frickin' retards. About done with that shit. What kind of friends or allies tell you, no, you can't fly over our airspace? No, you can't fly, or excuse me, you can't fly through our airspace, and you can't use the bases that your personnel are stationed at here in, like, for example, Rota, Spain, said no. Excuse the fuck out of me, what? He should have just done it, he should have just did it anyway. What are they going to do? I agree. We do need out of NATO, because what's the point? NATO was created because of the Cold War, was it not? And World War II time frame to protect. I mean, I think if we don't pull out of NATO, we should pull back to a 2%, just like everybody else is paying, if they even pay, unlike Spain, who does not. So, yeah, that's what I think. Either pull out or go to 2%, not this 940 billion that we're doing right now compared to everybody else's measly 2%. Just do 2%, just like everybody else. Since they denied us flight through airspace or use of bases where our personnel are stationed, yeah, that makes sense. And before anybody mentions it, I have already taken some Motrin. I took it doesn't help that I'm apparently tired too. I took it at around 1, so I think, I don't know, around 7 I should be able to take it again. But I'm really scared about this nerve pain. I've got stuff to do. I have life to live, and I can't. It's terrifying to me to have that millstone, or not the millstone, but this like swinging, I don't remember what movie that was, but you know, with the big blade that's just there that can drop on you at any time and slice you right in half. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what it feels like, and I hate it. It sucks. And thinking about the Middle East and all that shit right now isn't helping the headache. But I think I might have gotten rid of that chemically smell from the frickin', what was it, caulk. But it was crystal clear caulk, which it looks crystal clear to me. And I've got curtains too, so I don't have to worry about people looking in the window. Plus I have plenty of cameras. I'm just glad. Knock on. There's wood right there. Knock on wood. I haven't had any nerve pain while talking, so that's good. Or drinking this. But I also have to catch up because I'm supposed to drink a minimum of 2 of these a day, and this is 40 ounces. So I'm about to 80, I think. It's been a day. I haven't been keeping track. So I know this will be if I finish this will be the 3rd one, I think. But it wasn't a full one this morning. It was almost full this morning. But I can feel a vein right here. It's like, I don't know if you guys can see it. I feel a vein right here sticking up. Right here. Oh, I don't even know why I do this because it doesn't seem to help. So at least I fixed the stupid problem that I was having with the whole dropping constantly. It was an issue with the ingest server for YouTube and OBS. So it was OBS, it wasn't my internet, which would have pissed me off because I've got top tier internet. Now I just want to go back to the top tier school that I used to be in. I really do. I really do. Just going to that school would have gotten me an extra $40,000 starting a year just because I was going to that school, supposedly. But it is the gold star standard, like I said, of cybersecurity. That's all they teach is cybersecurity. So, I don't even know how many people are here. Is there even anybody here? I don't know. I'm just hoping that things work out and that the VA can get back to me and we get things straightened out so that I don't have to deal with that swinging blade that's just hanging there waiting to slice my head in half, because it's not going to be, yay, Elmo's here. I'm glad you're still here, Elmo. I think Rogue is gone. That's fine. He's got other shit to deal with. I've got stuff I need to do that I haven't done. But I think this headache is kicking my ass. So I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna go, because I'm gonna take the Motrin. I'm trying to time it so that I'm not taking too much, because it's the whole, stomach lining thing. I'm more worried about my liver, to be honest. But I have a nice, happy, The Pit and the Pendulum, yeah. But I was talking about the movie. There was a movie, it was a horror movie that had this great big, this Sith. I'll draw it out or something. And, here. I'm going to draw it out so you can see what I'm talking about. It's a little bit off, but it's that. And what it does is it just feels like it's just swinging there, waiting to slice me. Slice my head. My head really hurts. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But it's just completely flat. I mean, it goes I would say it goes, thick to it would come down to a point. Like, yeah, it would come down to a point like that. So, yeah, I used to draw. Maybe I should start drawing again. Maybe that'll help my brain. Apparently, just reading isn't doing it. With that, like I said, my head hurts, so I'm gonna cut this short. I'm also just scratching the hell out of my hand. But yeah, each swing gets lower, and that's what it feels like, is that every time I get a zing, I worry, and then it feels like that gets lower. I'm just glad you got what I was talking about. I'm glad you got what I was talking about. So, like I said, with that, I'm going to go ahead and cut this one short, unfortunately. I want to get the stress out. Ugh. You know, one of those ones that you can feel it, like it's pulsing behind your eyeball, but it's not the pulse it's like right here. Straight here. It's just, oh man. So, one more time, however many times I said it, God bless you, Elmo. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. It was nice to not have somebody to talk to this time. Somebody usually pops in at one point, but not in years. What's not in years? Ted, hold on, I'm coming. I gotta go, man. I'm gonna take this Motrin. Maybe it'll help. Vitamin M, the fix-all of the VA. At least I'm not taking 800 milligrams. At least I'm not taking that much. My computer just spun up like freaking crazy. I gotta figure out why it does that. I mean, I'm watching the decibels go freaking through the roof. Oh, not in years. I wish I could say that. Yeah, I gotta figure this. I'm coming. Don't look at me like that. I know you want to go out. Yee. Head tilt. I love the RCA puppy head tilt. I know you want to go out. Give me a minute. Yes, I know. Hee! You're so cute. You're so cute with the little head tilts. And the waggy tail. Yeah, that's a good boy. All right, you ready? You ready? You ready? Let's go. I'm going to go and take this Motrin, take Mr. Man here out so he can go poop. Yes, I know you got poop. You going to say bye? Speak. You're not going to speak? Look. Daddy, look. Right there. No. He used to see himself in the mirror, or in the screen, and bark at himself. Loves you too, Elmo. Ground crew, I love you. You're the best. And I will see you on the next one. I appreciate all your support. I really do. And thank you for dealing with the whole health up and downs and all of the technical crap that happened in the last couple. So, thank you very much.